Welcome back, everyone. Guess who I have with me today? My beautiful little girl, Hannah. She's going to be teaching this lesson with me today. So, we're going to be working on color theory this week. We're going to understand what color theory is all about and do a few activities to really kind of get a full understanding on how to create the different sections of color. The first activity is primarily understanding Google Sketch and how we can use the digital application to do basic simple shapes and identify the different color tiers. And then the second activity is actually doing a color collage, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so let's get started, and can't wait to see the work that you guys produce. Bye. Say bye, Hannah.
Color and color theory form the foundation of art as well as design. Colors can be blended, tinted, and shaded. When you think of the color wheel, it is broken up into many different tiers. The first tier is primary colors. Primary colors consist of yellow, red, and blue. They are called primary because you cannot get these colors by mixing other colors together. The second tier of colors are secondary colors, which are created by mixing two primary colors together. So primarily you'll get orange, violet or purple, and green. So when you mix yellow and red together, it equals orange, red and blue together, it equals purple, and yellow and blue together equals green. Now that we have a better understanding of primary and secondary colors, let's begin our next activity using Google Sketch. You can find Google Sketch or Google Drawing in any of your Google Classrooms. In the Visual Arts classroom, I have it under a section called Tools, called Sketchbook. You're going to go ahead and open up yours, and you will see that I'm going to walk you through the different sections and tools that you can use just to know how to access them. You have your lines, your shapes, your text box. You can insert an image, and then you've got your insert options, your format options. You can arrange things, and then you can, use other functionalities like tools and things like that. We're going to go ahead and start with a clean screen. The premise of this activity is to pick 3 different shapes that you would like to work with that you can use to identify your primary colors, and then you'll do the same thing to identify your secondary colors. You can change the stroke, you can change the different shapes, you can change the angles of the shapes, you can use different lines. The goal is to create a graphic using red, blue, and yellow together, and then the secondary colors orange, violet / purple, however you want to call it, and green. And then as a bonus, as an added bonus, I decided to kind of play with fonts as well, using primary and secondary colors. This activity is great because first it introduces you to Google Sketch or Google Drawing if you're not familiar with it. And for those who don't have art materials at home but really want to do like art activities, you can use this application to design your pieces, draw out your pieces, and color them in, and really kind of have fun creating different types of art digitally. Now that you've had some time to kind of tinker in Google Drawing, the next tier of colors that we're going to be learning about are tertiary colors. Tertiary colors are colors that are created by mixing primary and secondary colors together. Here are some examples. Yellow plus orange equals yellow-orange. Red and orange equals red-orange. Red and purple equals red-purple. Blue and purple equals blue-purple. Blue plus green equals blue-green. And yellow plus green equals yellow-green. There are a lot of colors here to choose from, so I decided that maybe a great way to kind of explain or kind of categorize those colors together is by creating a collage, a color collage. In the next activity, we're going to be using magazines and newspapers or images that you have to create a color collage. The materials you'll need are obviously lots and lots of magazines or pictures that you currently have that you're willing to want to recycle, scissors, and glue stick, and then obviously a larger oversized sheet so that as you cut down the images that you like, you'll be able to glue them down on a larger white sheet of paper. The goal is to go through all of your magazines and find some images that are tertiary colors. What I do is I tear out that sheet of paper and I start to stack them up after I've gone through everything, and then I will start to cut them down, especially those specific colors that I'm looking for, and create a little pile. After I've created my little pile and then I've cleaned up my space, I will then go back and start to kind of lay out my pieces and start to create a composition of art. So like as you start to collect little images here and there, and you start to like look at the color scheme and you start to see like the patterns and how you'd like them to look, the purples all mixed in together, maybe a little bit of like the yellow gold, orange yellow colors together in one section. Maybe you want to kind of combine all of the green colors together in one section. It's entirely up to you how you want to arrange it, but as you start to kind of put them together, this will give you a broader idea of what tertiary colors look like when they're combined together. And I think that this is a fun activity. You can then glue them down, and then you've got yourself a really cool poster that you've created, all using magazines and newspapers and whatever publications you have at home. So let's recap. Number one, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. They are the top of the color structure. Secondary colors are green, orange, and purple, which are created by mixing two primary colors together. And three, there are 6 tertiary colors. They are created by mixing primary and secondary colors together.
All right, team, I hope you enjoyed both of those activities, and I hope that you have a better understanding of color theory. In the next video, we're going to be focusing on color studies. We're going to be creating our own mini graphic where we'll be able to apply some of the color theory and new techniques that I'll teach you in the next video to create your own color study. I'm looking forward to seeing the work that you guys have been doing. And remember, email me the work. The information will be in the description box below. And you can hashtag, if you have an IG account, AF Visual Arts. Again, hashtag AF Visual Arts. Okay, bye everyone. Have a great day.